welcome back. And just like that, another week has passed us by. So we have another paycheck, and we have some overspending as per usual. One of these days, I will stay in budget the whole month, and that day is just not today. And probably not next month either, if I'm being honest with myself. So we're going to pull this from groceries, and then we're going to pull this from ready to assign. Perfect. Gas, we have $4.13 left. I actually did have to buy more gas. I drained my entire tank, so instead of being my normal 31, which is like when I have about a quarter of a tank left, I waited until I was completely on E. It cost $50, but it's not in here because I actually didn't have my credit card with me. I had the only card I had with me that wasn't a debit card, which I don't usually feel comfortable using at gas stations, was like an emergency credit card my parents gave me when I was in college. So I called my mom and I was like, can I put it on this and pay you back? Because I don't have a credit card with me and I don't want to put it on my debit card. And she was like, yes, don't put it on your debit card. And I don't know if she's going to make me pay her back. She didn't say anything alluding to wanting me to pay her back, so I'm not really sure. But if I don't have to, we got $50 worth of gas for free, which would be a blessing. Down here, we have more crafting stuff I bought. I ended up purchasing some crochet kits. If you guys remember, I purchased a small order before. I loved it. Purchased another order. So now I have like 5 of them waiting to be done, and I'm halfway done with the one I started on. I'm really excited about it. I really love it. I'm having a blast. And then we didn't overspend in animals, thank goodness. Now we're gonna fill out some of this wish farm. For those of you who don't know, I budget a month ahead, but next month is already budgeted all the way down to the wish farm. So I'm just putting this in this month's wish farm because the money was made in this month. So we are just going to systematically cover these. Systematically. That was a very nice word for me to use. So an update on my second job that I got. I don't really know how it's going. So for those of you who don't know, I got a job working at, that was my dog that just sneezed. Sorry. I got a job working at a dog training place so that I could become a dog trainer because I like dogs. And it, as far as the dogs go, it's going well. As far as the people go, there is something left to be desired, I would say. My dog is like rolling around, throwing a fit right now. I messaged my boss about a day I couldn't work quite as long as she scheduled me for due to medical stuff that I have going on with me, and she just didn't even reply, which wasn't super nice. But I guess she told the lady who makes the schedules, whose phone number I didn't have, but then the schedule for next week posted, and I'm scheduled for the same couple of hours on Monday. Like, they put me in for 2 different shifts at the same hours on Monday, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't even know why the system would let them do that. But I'm guessing one of them was meant to be on Tuesday because I normally work Monday and Tuesday at those hours. So I got the scheduling lady's phone number from someone else because I haven't really talked to her at all, and I texted her really nice about it just so she could fix it in the system so I knew what days I was supposed to go in, and she also just did not reply, and she hasn't fixed it. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm feeling a little bit unwelcome because of it. And also, if you are someone who takes your dogs to daycare and they tell you your dog is getting walked, I would like you to know that your dog is not getting walked. Your dog is probably being left in a room with 10 other dogs and probably being bullied by them, and nobody cares. Because that has been my experience while I worked here. I personally am just mainly in charge of cleaning kennels when I'm working on daycare days, which is only once a week when I do that. But that's like the exchange for wanting to be trained as a dog trainer. They require you to like do more menial tasks so that they can get work out of you while they train you. But yeah, it's a mess. Definitely would not take my dogs there, even though they make it sound really nice when they talk to all of their clients. It's just not. It's not that nice. So I should be getting a paycheck tomorrow. We'll find out if that actually happens. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know since nobody's really talking to me. My schedule for this week is still wrong. Friday still has the incorrect hours, and Saturday also has the incorrect hours. I have to leave earlier than they have me scheduled for on both of those days, and I have told her, and nobody's changing them. My Saturday for next week is also wrong, but they did fix Friday's hours. So I don't really know what's going on. I feel really troublesome, like continuing to bring things up, but like also I'm like, I literally can't work those hours. So I can show up at the right time, but I'm going to have to leave early. I don't know. If you guys have any thoughts on that, please tell me what you think because I'm feeling pretty conflicted over it. I don't like being scheduled for more hours than I can do and accepting them on the app because that feels like I'm committing myself to something I know that I literally cannot do. And it's just like makes me uncomfortable. So I haven't accepted my shifts for Friday and Saturday. Today's Thursday when I'm filming this. But yeah. So I haven't accepted those shifts. I'm going to show up. I'm just going to leave early, but I don't want to accept them and then have my boss be like, "Well, you said that you were good for these hours. You accepted them." I don't know. Am I overthinking this a lot? I might be. Okay, back to whatever we're doing. So we have 488.86 left. This says it's still underfunded 179. Why? 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. 0. Yeah, these should all be funded. That's why they're collapsed. 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, that's right. That's fake 717. Okay, so we're still fine. Oh, it's this groceries. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My brain spaced. I spent this like on the 30th of the previous month, so I just moved that half over here. That's why this says 4.6. So we're not actually funding that again. Okay, so flop into May. What do I want to do with this? Okay, so I want some of it to go to stocks because I'm really trying to beef those up, even though the stock market is against us these days. It is plateaued and it is not wanting to go anywhere, at least mine. My investment value had basically just stayed at 50,000, like bordering on 50,000, going a little above, going a little below. It does not want to go up anymore. At this point, my net worth only increases because my cash increases. So that's where we're at with that. Gas. Okay, I definitely want to put in for another tank here because I have dock diving with my dogs twice next month, and that's an hour and a half drive there and back, so I have to fill up my tank when I do that. So 2 tank fills, $80 should be good. Bully, let's put some, I'm not sure if he's coming this weekend, So I'm going to put it in April, and it can just roll over if he doesn't. But when he comes to visit, I pay for his gas because gas is super expensive now. So he fills up before he drives here, and then before he goes to drive back home, I fill up the rest of his tank. Just to sort of help him out because it is really expensive, and I'm obviously not driving down there. It's not like we flip-flop turns or anything, so I just like to kind of help where I can with that. Okay. Let's go back to April. I want to put more money into adventures, and this is for a very specific reason. I want to go to Topgolf with my friends. I will be funding the bill because my friends are just my partner, who I'm obviously going to pay for, and then his friend who doesn't have any money. So we always pay for him when we do things with him. I mean, he has money. Don't get me wrong. It's not like he uses us for our money. But we do tend to pay. So especially when I want to do something expensive like that, burden will be on me. It's $25 for the reservation, and then I think it's like $50 per hour or something. I don't really remember. I'm just gonna put 50. That should be fine. Okay. Then let's go down here to trials, gear. I've been wanting a lot of things lately, so let's add. I know I want a bite toy that is like 50, I think. So let's do that so I can get that. 223 left. Honestly, let's just add another 50. I want a lot of things, so even if I don't order them all right now, at least we'll finally make progress on that. That's not just my $5. Trials, I'm gonna leave this. I really want to start going to some, but I'm just lazy, I think, and my schedule is so packed lately. Grooming, 61. I probably should get him groomed again. Toys, training. We have 8. Just trying to decide where to put this. 173. If I fund these two, that's 100. Okay. Let's fund those two because those are kind of the two I care about the most. 60 left. Let's fund these. And then 29.72. I don't really want to put anything. Oops. Don't really want to put anything left in savings because I've already actually made the transfer for this month. Turns out I had forgotten to do a month's transfer, and because I contribute over $1,000 to these every month, I was really high in my checking. I don't know if you guys remember last week's or maybe 2 weeks ago, my video, the checking account balance was $10,000. And that's because a lot of these categories I don't 300, that's in my checking, that just grows every week, right? All of this money, this is nearly $400, is in my account, right? So it continues to grow every week, but it had gotten really high. It was above $10,000. And then I realized when I went to transfer this month's money to my savings, high yield savings, that I had completely forgotten to transfer last month's. So now this account has $12,000, which looks really nice. I'm super happy about it. I wish that was my down payment, but it is in fact not my down payment. It's my down payment and Squirt and a couple of other things that I transferred. I transferred some of this prenup money, and I think I transferred some other stuff. I don't know. There's a log in there, but yeah. So, okay, 29.72. Sorry, got off track. What am I gonna do with this? Oh, no panic. Oh, my YNAB subscription is coming due. I've been on the free 1-year plan for students. I think YNAB costs more now. 1 second. Let me go check. Okay, so I just checked. It's $98.99 per year. months now. So I had already adjusted this when they did the price change. So I am set for that. I don't need to contribute extra there. Broken things. Okay, so I'm going to add 15 cents here to just round this number off because not 15. I apparently struggle with math. What is this, 55? Whew, okay. I really need to stop trying to do math while I'm recording because it just never works. Now that's all nice zeros again. Giving, I'm not gonna adult things. I actually do need printer ink, I think, but I don't really want to contribute to that because that doesn't sound like a fun place to put my money. Oh my god, I never thought it'd be so hard to budget $29. What am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this? I might just save this, honestly. Or actually, I'll just throw it, like, this needs 1512. Let's go there. Then we have 1405. So let's throw that here. I wasn't planning on funding my goals for last month in April and in this month, but kind of just seemed like that's where the cookie crumbled since I don't know where else to put it. And I'm supposed to get paid on Friday, like I said, for my other job. So I'm even going to have extra income because this was a 5-month paycheck. So I had extra already. And then I'm going to get that paycheck because I started a second job. So, wow. Okay, 460. This isn't too much. I'm going to actually just put this in my holding. This is for when I overspend. So it's not technically what it's for, but like that's what I use it for. Yeah. Okay. I might end up, yeah, okay. I'm not going to tell you guys my plans for my paycheck I'm getting from my other job, but I do have some semi-coherent plans that we can talk about when I budget it, and you guys can tell me if you think you like it. But if you have any comments on my story about my job I was telling earlier, or if I didn't tell the story right and you're really confused, let me know in the comments and I'll type it out where it can make sense. But I don't even know what to do about that job, honestly. I feel like everyone hates me, and every time I go in, I feel like I'm the only one working. Like I'm cleaning kennels, taking dogs out to pee, and like one lady I work with, she has an infant with her while she's supposed to be training these dogs. Like she's technically the senior dog trainer there. And she has a literal infant, like can't even walk, that she's like constantly leaving to take care of, obviously, because it's an infant. She just like leaves it on the floor around these dogs that like maybe aren't good around babies. Like we don't know, they're not our dogs. I don't know. That seems really sketch to me, but you know, that's her choice. And obviously it's worked out for her so far. But like, as far as like her doing her job, like she's not. She's taking care of the baby. She's playing on her phone. She left the dogs in the playroom with poop and pee in there for like half an hour. Where technically speaking, we're supposed to clean it up immediately. And like she obviously wasn't doing that. And then also all of the dogs are supposed to get like a 20 to 30 minute walk outside around town where our like building is, and she told me she likes to take it slow on Fridays. That's the day I work in the daycare area. She's like, I like to take it slow on Fridays because there's not much to do. And this is me like sitting there thinking, not much to do. If you walked all these dogs 20 to 30 minutes like you're supposed to, there's 15 dogs here. You're the only one here supposed to be walking them. Like you would be walking all day. There's plenty to do. I just don't even know. Like, I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I'm just going to sit quietly and mind my business about that. Because she's the only person who talks to me and acts like she likes me. But, like, the boss, the scheduling lady, I don't know. I feel like I'm having a lot of problems. And I genuinely cannot tell if it's me or if it's them. If I should just ignore it because it's not really a problem and I'm just making it that way in my head. I don't know. Let me know. let me know what you think. Okay. With that, I hope everyone has a really good weekend, and I will probably be posting another video on maybe Monday with my paycheck from that job, that second job I got. So I will see you guys then. Bye.